What I love about New Albany is the 4th of July parade.
Sports.
Starbucks. My other home.
Very supportive to my business, and I think businesses in the area kind of all look out for each other.
Everything.
Colleen, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem. So welcome to White Fence Living, and welcome to Brick House Blue.
So cool.
This place is awesome.
It's insane. I mean, I wish I would have known about it sooner. I'm so glad that I got to see it, and thanks for the tour. But very cool stuff.
Yeah. So Nia gives the tours. So as I'm like scheduling all these podcasts, and they're like a couple months out, I was like, Nia, can you do these tours? Like, do you want to do these tours? Like, she's like, yeah, just put me in a calendar invite. Well, then I uploaded all of them at once. so after a few, I'm sure I'm going to be qualified to give the tour.
Absolutely.
But yeah, just a really cool place, and I think you got to see it for yourself.
For sure. And she's so welcoming.
Yeah.
I mean, just very cool.
Yeah, Nia's good. Nia's good. So, tell me about yourself, right? Tell me your connections to New Albany. We've talked a little bit about kids. Just tell us a little bit about yourself.
For sure. So my family, I went to Pickerington. And then my family, when my sister was entering 8th grade, moved up to New Albany. So that was in 99. And I was living there because I was going to the Newark branch for OSU. I then recently went down to the main campus. So I babysat a lot here, and I ended up getting a job at a local daycare here in New Albany while I was going to college. And I had a bunch of jobs. At that time, my mom's like, I'm not real sure you're going to stick with kids because you don't really seem to vibe with kids. And I was like, I don't know, I'm going to give it a shot. Ended up loving it, just became a little kid myself, was a floater. And then it turned into having to pay for school. So I worked 6 to 2 every day at the local daycare and babysat a ton here in New Albany at the time, taking my sister all the places because she wasn't driving yet. And then ended up going to school 6 to 2, or work 6 to 2 every day, going to school at night in Newark.
Wow.
And then finished my degree and decided it was in early and middle childhood. And I was like, you know what? I'm not really sure I want to do middle anymore. And I love this job, and I loved my boss. I had an amazing boss, Angela Tavner. She was at Children's World, which is now KinderCare behind the Taco Bell.
Oh, yeah.
And she kind of had handpicked the best of the best from all her years in childhood. And I just loved working there. And I was like, I want to be you. I want to do what you're doing. So I got a job at a Primrose in Dublin. And I was a lead pre-K teacher there. And then I just decided I wanted to do this. I wanted to own my own. Yeah. So my dad worked really hard his whole life, didn't go to college. He built air conditioners in a factory, worked his way up in an office.
Wow.
And I was like, Dad, let's do this. You've invested, you've worked hard. So we looked into Primrose, and they were all accounted for at the time. In Columbus. It was just the one. They had already promised the other ones that were going to be opened. And my boss, who actually lives here in New Albany, who owns the one in Dublin, Michael Barr, great guy, him and his wife, said, hey, there's actually a Goddard School for sale in Westerville. And so my dad and I looked into it, bought that as a used school, and I always wanted to be in New Albany. So I loved it. It did its purpose, but I knew I wanted to get over here. Yeah. So my dad sold that one, and we built the one over by the Market District.
Nice.
He decided last year, after 11 years of that, he wanted to sell it and retire. And it's always been my dream to do my own. And I just thought now was the time. So I let him do his part and parted ways, and I went over here, and the school was for sale. I feel like it was meant to happen.
Oh, so you purchased it?
I did.
Oh, okay. Okay, great.
So it was an all about kids. It was a different school, and
Yeah.
they were just selling and getting out of the city. So it's only 5 years old, and my husband and I were like, let's do it. And I've been the PTO president for all my kids since 2014. So I was the PTO president at the ELC, the primary, the intermediate, the middle school, circled back to the primary. So I'm the president this year at the primary school. And I just wanted to like feed our district and do curriculum based on our district, have the kids do more field trips that are, community based. So we do things like the dentist office, we go to the vet across the street, and they do the cutest stuff. Like they had us do little, what was it? C-sections on stuffed animals.
Oh, wow.
And it was so cute. The kids got to pull out rubber ducks with these, like, all the equipment. So I just really feel like growing up in your city and learning about your city and doing the curriculum that's going to go into the city schools is just really important, and not having to be told what to do from people that don't work in classrooms or,
Yeah.
Your teachers are your biggest part of the business. And if they're not happy, then the kids aren't happy. So my biggest goal is to have happy teachers that are outside feeling like they're at home in the city that they're in, and not having to be told what to do from higher ups somewhere else that have never worked with kids.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, absolutely. So I taught for a period of time.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. So I was K to 12. I was health and phys ed K to 12. However long, 20 years ago, 15 years ago. And it was like levies were always up.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, I just started teaching. I was part-time. I was like a building sub teaching one health class and then coaching. And so anyways, I ended up getting out of it. And I loved coaching. So God bless you. I tied so many shoes in kindergarten
100%.
phys ed.
100%. The whole day.
Yeah, which I loved it. I really did. It's funny. I either liked like the really young kids, but I also liked, I liked teaching health at the high school level too.
Oh, yeah.
That in between, like, forget the middle schoolers.
Yeah.
I want nothing to do with them. And I have two that are going to be middle schoolers soon.
Yeah.
Man, so you covered a lot there. I've got lots of questions.
Yeah.
But let's start with kids.
Yeah.
So how many kids do you have in the district?
Yes.
Ages?
So I have 4. So I've got a second grader, and he's at the primary, my only little dude. And then the rest are 3 girls. So he's got 4 moms.
Oh, man.
I know, but he's he knows too. I mean, if my husband's like trying to come at one of us, he's like, why would you do that? Like, why would you mess with them? Like, don't ask them questions.
That's awesome.
And then I've got my second Lindy. She's in the 4th grader. She's a 4th grader at the intermediate. And then I have a freshman and a sophomore who keep us on our toes right now. I think toddlers were easier.
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, and I don't know, a lot of people say this, but like early on, at least where I am right now, the girls, like, they seem really, I don't know, it's going to change. Like, the girls I love, they're easy, and maybe it's just so they're girls and they get away with anything. My sons, like, anyways.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's going to flip.
It
like,
will.
at some point, the girls are going to really bother me.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I mean, it's just in today's society, too, just with social media. And I don't know how to parent that because I didn't experience it at that age.
Yeah.
So I'm struggling with just, finding. And because of COVID, I let them probably have some apps they probably shouldn't have had sooner than I would have. But that's how they all communicated at that time.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, sure, go ahead. Dance in your room on TikTok. Like, make a dance, send it to a friend. And now I'm like, oh. So the younger 2 are not allowed to have anything.
Yeah, that's a good topic. My wife and I are pretty conservative on that front. Is like, we're trying to keep them away from it as long as we can. So
good.
Sierra in class, she was just telling me her teacher did an exercise where all the kids put their head down, and she asked them, raise your hand if you have Instagram, if you have TikTok. And she's like, I didn't raise my hand at all, except for group chat.
Yeah,
and she's like, and I think I only have one of those. But yeah, it's difficult. It's hard to keep them away from it, right? Because all their friends have it, and they're making videos, and they feel excluded.
Yeah, for sure.
But I don't know how you monitor it.
I mean, like I said, there were things that I already said they couldn't have. And then when the school shut down, and that's like, they only talk through Snapchat. They don't text.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, okay.
I'm pretty sure I did some TikToks over COVID.
Oh, I did
lockdown.
too. Yeah, for sure. I can remember them too. After lots of practice with the girls. So yeah, I was like, yeah, go ahead. And now the poor younger 2 are like, but I'm like, sorry, like, lesson learned. Wish I'd never done it.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing not to. And that's actually one of the reasons we have 0 technology at the schoolhouse.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So we don't have smart boards, iPads.
Wow.
And parents will come in. They're like, do you do smart boards? I'm like, I promise you they'll have plenty of technology someday.
Yeah.
So for me, it's all about old fashioned, old school, getting messy, cutting paper.
awesome.
And if it's 25 degrees, those kids are outside. I mean, I just
Nice.
want it to be like, kind of like, you know, the 80s kid in the neighborhood where
Yeah.
you don't come in till the streetlights come
That's
on.
right. Yeah, yeah.
Just make a mess, have a blast, be loved and safe, and
Be a
then
kid.
go on home. And if your parents are making dinner and you want to have a little iPad time, screen time to like everyone wind down, you didn't have it at all at the schoolhouse.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, because the kids come home now and they're doing their homework and not like I'm helping them with it, but the way that they
I
can.
can't work it.
Oh, they just like zoom in, they'll draw on it, erase it, zoom back out, right there. Like,
Yeah.
I need to work. Can I write
Splice it. Yeah.
Yeah, can I write on a piece
I
of
know.
paper?
And then their handwriting, I'm like, you guys, your handwriting's terrible, but they use Apple pencils.
They
so
can't spell.
They don't, yeah. Oh, for sure. I'm like, oh man, if I had ChatGPT then.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
For sure.
It's-
Oh, I mean, I'll ask my kid, they'll ask me a question. I'm like, I don't know. And they'll just be like, Alexa, what's, I'm like,
Yep.
oh, okay. Now I'm out parented.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, or my son's doing math and he's like, Alexa, what's 10 times 585? And I'm like, jeez.
Yeah.
But I guess that's just the way
Hey,
it
use
goes.
your tools. Yeah.
Yeah. So no technology at the school. That's kind of cool because I have the same thought of like they're on those iPads all day at school. They're constantly using technology, which is great. They have to.
Yeah,
They're gonna have
they
to.
have to, for
Yeah.
sure.
But then they come home and it's like they're doing homework on their iPad and then they're playing games on it and we're playing Brawl Star and everything
Yeah.
else.
Brawl Star's so important.
It really
Especially
is.
when the Toy Story crew came out.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's cool. So while we're on the school, then so tell me about like ages and just any pertinent information about
Yeah.
the school.
So we do anywhere from 6 weeks to 5th grade.
Okay.
6 weeks used to be a thing. It's now, thank goodness, businesses are giving a lot more leave and a lot more maternity leave, paternal
Yeah.
leave. So now moms are getting almost 3 months. Dads are getting time now, and they're kind of taking that at the end of the 3 months.
Yeah.
So we're not really seeing them until about 6 months now, which is great.
Yeah.
I mean, I love to see, I always say, if the family or grandparent time is available, that's better than us.
Yeah.
I feel like we're the next best thing.
A close
So
second.
yeah, we'll do. So we typically get them around 6 months old. They're on their schedule until 16 months. So whatever the parents are doing, we'll mimic.
Oh, nice.
So it's a real nurtured, familiar environment for the kid.
Yeah.
And then they move on to toddlers where we'll do the potty training. But there is a lesson plan the whole way through. So our lesson plan is based on the Ohio Early Content Standards, and it's all theme-based. So it just makes it more fun.
Yeah.
Kids get bored with the toys they're stuck with all day in one room. So if you are doing theme-based math, theme-based, art, it's like new to them and fresh and exciting. It's not just finger paint
Yeah.
every week. So this week is, what is this week? This week is Earth Week because it was Earth Day.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So just a lot of recycled materials. They're playing with stuff. We didn't really buy any supplies this week because the point was to like reuse, recycle,
nice.
and reduce what we have. So
Yeah. You mentioned a little bit about like getting the kids outside. Like, are the kids engaged in I'm just thinking Earth Day of like all the things you could, like
Yeah.
possibilities. Like some examples or things that you've done or thought about doing?
So this week was like clean up the playground, teaching them how to do
Nice,
that
yeah.
stuff, make sure we don't litter. And then for outside time, we do have an outdoor garden that our chef, Susanna, who's the sweetest woman in the world.
You have a chef.
Yeah, she's
I'm
awesome.
in. Sign me up.
I know, right? She's super cool too. And she's just so friendly. Like she's a highlight to every kid's day, morning. Like when they come in, she just makes sure they feel really welcome. She was there before I took over the school. So I can't take credit for hiring her, but I'm keeping her forever.
And that, like, what they're eating is so important.
It really is. And she incorporates the garden. So last year, obviously, we took over July 1st. It had stuff. Right now, it has nothing. It's growing. And she would go out and take the kids and collect the cherry tomatoes and, like, make a cherry tomato
Oh,
with
that's awesome.
basil, with, like, oregano from the
Caprese
garden.
salad.
And then they'd eat it.
From the
'cause-
playground.
Yeah, exactly. And they would eat it because it was cool. Like, they grew it. They took care of it. She
Yeah.
made it. And so I just think that shows, responsibility, too.
Yeah, it's awesome.
We just got a turtle. So,
Nice.
yeah, a family from New Albany's last kiddo is graduating, so they wanted to adopt it out. So we have
Yeah.
Tippy now. He's
Tippy.
pretty cool. Yeah.
Oh, it's perfect.
Yeah, the kids love him.
Has Tippy been to Animals Are Special?
No, but I need her to come over and check it out. I know she's in London running a marathon. She's so cool. So when she comes back, I'm going to have her check them out.
She talked about in the last episode, she mentioned pocket pets. Her just did.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, like turtles? And she goes, no, those are reptiles.
Duh.
Oh, all right.
Right? She is our vet too, so we love her.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. So you got pets that you take there?
Yes, so we've got Chesney, our Labradoodle, and then we've got a cat now who
Nice.
I don't think wants to live with us, but it's fine.
We've tried cats. We have some property, not a ton, but
Yeah.
we've tried some cats. and
Yeah.
We just don't have any luck.
Yeah, he was an outdoor cat that I found
Yeah.
at someone's birthday party. And then he came into a house of 6 people and he was like, I didn't ask for
Yeah.
it. I was doing just fine on my own. And that's how he walks around the house. So,
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
you like beg him for love and he's like, I just open the door.
Yeah, yeah. Has he met Tippy?
No, but that'd be cool. I should bring him
That would be-
over.
Yeah.
Just get a claw to the face.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. More people and a turtle.
That's great. So PTO, like what? I know that's a thankless position. I have no experience with it, but appreciate the people that do.
Yeah.
So, like, tell me what what are the roles and responsibilities?
Yeah,
of-
so just really being that liaison between the schools and the parents, because they do need stuff all the time. It's important to give back to the teachers who are constantly giving their own stuff or their own time, their love all day long to our kids. So I really enjoy fundraising for the schools. So we've done things like the fairy tale ball. That's always
Yeah.
a big moneymaker. And Spring Fest and like the dances at the middle school. What's really neat, since I joined the PTO in 2014, we really needed to merge them all. And this year that's happening. So
Oh, nice.
yeah, there were 3 moms that took that on, and it was a lot of work. So we're going to merge it as a K-12 or K-8 right now.
Okay.
K-8 high school is still going to do their own JM and do their own thing. But the problem is for the schools, your kids are in K in first grade. That's what you do. You have K
Yeah.
first graders. You don't have any sports yet. You may be doing Timbits out in Bevelheimer. But you're printing money over there because those parents are like, oh, fairy tale ball. Oh, let me give you money for this. I'll do all the sign up genius.
Yeah.
The fall party invite goes out and it's full in seconds. It's like trying to win tickets to a radio concert.
Yeah, like volunteering at the schools. Like I try and volunteer as much as I can.
You
in
got
the
to be
classroom.
on.
Oh yeah.
You got to set an alarm.
Exactly.
So
That's exactly right.
That help and that excitement is there. And then your kids hit primary school and you start having a little bit more practice, a little bit more, and the time isn't really there. You may make it to the Spring Fest, but everyone's at the fairy tale ball at the ELC.
Yeah.
So they're over there like a bank, just
Oh yeah.
bringing it in, which is great. Well, then you get to say middle school and your kids are on a travel league at this point. You're fundraising for that.
They don't like their parents.
Yeah.
We don't like
They don't
them.
even want to go to the dance. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. If, 4 kids say they're not, then 80 don't go.
Yeah.
We had a mistake 2 years ago. We accidentally made it the same night as Oktoberfest, but they're 7th and 8th graders shouldn't be there. You should be
Yeah.
at the school. No, the whole 8th grade was at the Oktoberfest. So we didn't do so well. So that ebbs and flows with the money coming in.
Yeah.
And those teachers, you just said it, middle school teachers deserve a little more.
Absolutely.
Because they're
Yes.
dealing with those guys. So we just said, let's do K-8 right now, and we'll divide the fun.
Share
You
in
join
that.
the PTO, you're a part of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Everyone's still going to have their traditions. Everyone's going to have their events that they've always done. But now every teacher across the board is going to get.
Yeah. Those kids came from the
Yeah.
PLC and primary. So
Yeah, for sure.
might
So,
as well
it was a little, we had to really kind of talk in the ELC and the primary, but it all worked out at the end. And when their kids get to middle school, they're going to be like, we get it. This makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. And then what does the PTO fund then?
So we do fun things like, they want poster makers for the sandwich boards out front. That was a big thing this year. The house apps, those were expensive. So you don't think about it. You just think you get on, your app and you're like, oh, this is $4.99. Great.
Yeah.
No, these are expensive apps. So the intermediate right now had a really cool one that Mrs. Ballinger had. It's got all 4 houses and it's on these TV displayed in the buildings.
Oh, nice.
It shows where their points are. And then if certain kids get certain house points, their little face will pop up and it'll show that they got a house point.
Nice.
So it's just a way to keep it going throughout the day.
Yeah.
They get house points for, obviously being kind, doing good stuff. So we funded those. Things like, what else? All the lunches for the teachers, we fund those.
Nice.
But they'll ask for things. Every teacher at different levels, I know each building has a different amount. Some have 100, some have 200, just depending on their funds. They get to spend that a year. So every teacher gets that, and they just can use it at Lakeshore for stuff for their classrooms.
That's awesome.
Yeah, things like that. Or new playground equipment, new playground balls. That's always a need.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. That's awesome. I think that's, obviously vital, right?
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't have any experience doing it. I just know there's a lot of time and
Well,
effort put into it.
It was, and it was getting tough too with the city. We don't have as many restaurants. So if the ELC was going over and saying like, hey, can you donate donuts? But then the primary is going to Dunkin' and be like, can you give us donuts? They're like, man, you just asked. And
Yeah, Dunkin's
it's
like,
a lot. Yeah.
we're out of donuts.
Exactly right. We're done. And a lot of the restaurants, so it was like, then we were going to realtors, like, do you want to sponsor a lunch? Or doctors, do you want to sponsor a lunch? So this was another reason the merger was important, that we were all not asking the city for too much. And especially after, the economy is the way it is, things are just, it costs a lot to do things like that. So we also need to bring it back to like, before, the times got crazy, moms used to sign up to bring in, a crock pot of taco meat for conference week.
Yeah.
And then we'd have a taco bar. We don't have to necessarily buy it also.
Yeah.
Just got to get creative.
That's great.
Yes.
So anybody who wants to sign up for PTO, I'm sure you need volunteers.
All the time. And actually just now, this week, if you get on, there is a thing for, what was it? Oh, like the new committees that are coming out.
Yeah.
So every building's going to have kind of a little hub, and then there'll be the big board that everyone reports to.
Yeah.
But it's good because, sometimes people sign up for things like treasurer. Like, I should never be a treasurer. But you want a spot on the board, so you're a treasurer. And then it's like, hey, we got to actually pay taxes. So
Yeah, how does this work?
yes. Yeah.
That's good to know. That's good to know. So now that we're on to the schools, teachers. So, PTO is supporting the teachers. My experience with teachers has been amazing.
Yeah, same.
So tell me, I'm getting in trouble with doing this. Don't tell me a favorite.
No.
But just a few teachers that you think have had a big impact in the community.
Here?
Yeah.
Don't say who?
Yeah. No, you can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like it
All
doesn't,
right.
I can't say, I don't want to say favorite.
Yeah. Okay,
But-
gotcha. So I will say all 4 of my kids have had Mrs. Sheeran in
Okay.
first grade. Just a fair, fun, consistent, just a joy to have.
Yeah.
And now my oldest is actually babysitting for her, which is
Nice.
total full circle moment because she was pregnant with him Cammie's first grade year and left at the end of the year to have the baby, and now she's babysitting the baby. So that was a cool
great.
moment. I have to say, we've had so much luck with the principals too, which I kind of ties back to the schoolhouse. If you have good leadership
Yeah.
and happy teachers, then the kids are just in a good place.
I feel like I don't know the principal. Maybe that's a good thing. I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah. I wouldn't want to know him. I only know him because of PTO.
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
wouldn't want to. Yeah, you don't want to know him.
Oh, that's good. That's good. And then, so I'm
Well,
just trying to think of some of the Mr. Barnes.
Oh gosh, we were just talking about him yesterday.
Awesome.
Yeah, because Nash went over to the lab and had him over
Yeah.
at the E.
Were they were like digging in sand?
Yes, they're getting
Yeah.
the fossils out.
That's right. Jackson came home with I think it's a shark tooth,
Yeah,
and he went in the garage and wanted to drill a hole in it to put it on the neck. I'm like,
Of
no,
course.
it's 8 o'clock.
We're not
No.
making a necklace.
No, maybe later. I appreciate the effort, but
you selling that? What's
yeah. Mr. Barnes is great. I sent him an email and said, "Hey, you want to be on the podcast?" I don't know. He probably didn't get my email or
Oh.
who knows. So next
Not
time I
super
run into
techie.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I would love to have him because all 4 kids have had you don't have to have him in class now because
No.
he's at the lab. So
Yeah.
they're all getting to experience all of his adventures and
For
stuff,
sure.
which is great.
For sure. So because going back to kind of circling back to middle school, I will have to say those teachers are rock stars. I was so impressed by our middle school that I kind of was like, man, should I have gone into middle school? I ended up getting to do the Washington, D.C. trip
Oh yeah.
both years with Cammie and Paisley. So did the bus. I was like, man, do I really want to, what am I getting myself into? 40 kids on a bus. It was my favorite thing I've done. Those and then admins.
What grade do they do? Is that
Eighth.
8th grade? Okay.
8th grade. The administrators, I mean, Mr. Freeman, just super cool guy. I mean, he knows every single kid. He gets it.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about the middle school. The teachers that are on that trip genuinely are like the cool aunt, cool uncle.
Yeah.
And actually, Dr. Wagner's husband, Ben, goes on that trip every year. And he was in my group. And I'm like, you are just fun. Like,
Yeah.
and the kids respect him. Like, I noticed on that trip that no kid disrespected anybody because they're just valued. And they just are teachers that are at their level
Yeah.
and are meant to be there. So I have to say that the middle school, we had really good luck there too. That should be a challenging time, but they really just squash it all. And
Yeah.
they did a really good job at that.
Yeah, I taught middle school, and it was a mess.
Yeah.
So I appreciate there. I was not a very good teacher. I loved to coach. I think I was good at that.
Yeah.
The teaching part, not so
Yeah.
much. I keep waiting for Vinny, my oldest, or Sierra, I guess, or one of them. I'm like, can one of you get a mean teacher?
Oh, right.
Like, I want them to experience that, like that
Mhm.
teacher that's just. But
No,
they haven't got it.
I haven't had that experience either. I had that growing up, but
Yeah.
just feel like now, I don't know. I feel like people are in it for the right reasons, and they also know that social media is there.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
probably nothing they want out for anyone.
And I think obviously we're fortunate at New Albany,
Mhm.
so that's not probably the case at every district. But
Well, I mean, Mr. Sawyer's is like just top tier. I tell
Yeah.
everyone, I'm like, if we're gonna do these building expansions and these switch around with the grades, he's who we want to do that.
yeah,
I mean, we want to keep him as long as possible. I just feel like like I said, he's one of a kind. Everyone respects him. I've just yet to see anyone that's like disagreed with anything he's done. And if he says he's going to do it, he does it.
yeah,
And I'm grateful my kids are in a school district that he is above.
yeah. And you made the point about leadership. I mean, it just trickles down.
Yeah.
I mean,
And everyone respects him. So
Yeah.
it's like not just, parents do, then, the principals do. Everyone wants to do good for him because he really keeps the promises he makes. And I think Mr. Emery's amazing. He was actually the principal. So when my kids my older two went to the ELC, it was a K1.
okay, yeah,
So it was K first. And Mr. Emery was the principal there. And then they said he was going into this role as, the curriculum director for K5. And I was like, oh, what a bummer. So anytime I see him around, love Mrs. Schubert. She's, I just did something with her this week for Rocks and really in our experiences for young girls.
Yeah.
It's a really cool program that she's very passionate about. And so I got to go
and that's
in
relatively new.
Yeah, so Cammie did it her 5th grade year, but it is a newer
Okay,
program.
'cause I remember
Someone here in
seeing it.
Ohio, yeah.
And then I thought Sierra, I was like, you should do this. And then I can't remember like if there was a conflict with
Yeah,
something.
something
who
after
knows?
school.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's after school.
So after school,
Mm-hmm.
sports.
Yeah, all of it. We live at Bevelheimer.
Yep.
We should just have mail forwarded there.
That's what I'm saying. I just want a camper, and I could just sleep there.
Right. And when I finish out the schoolhouse, I will be offering like a bus that will take kids out there for older kids, like so they can get to practice. Because we'll go up to 5th grade. At that point, they can be dropped off at practice.
And then, are those age groups after school care then?
Yeah. So we'll
okay.
go up to my end goal is to have a like K5 after school program.
Yeah.
Just to get them off, Market Street and roaming around. So
Yeah, that bus should start at Starbucks
right,
Market.
just grab them.
Yeah,
Take 'em.
scoop them up
Yes.
and get them out of there.
Yes.
My kids ask, Fridays it's a thing to do.
Yeah.
It's let's go to Market. And I'm like, man, if I hear one thing about you there.
I know. I say the same thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you leave your trash, I'll personally take you back and you're going to pick up every piece of
Yeah,
trash.
true.
Yeah.
That's right.
But you know about the new coffee shop, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I know a little bit about it.
Yeah, we're pumped about that.
Yeah.
That's going to be across the street.
Yeah.
But he's got a good plan too. He's going to he's a great guy and he's going to be opening up the one side after school for like dirty sodas.
Nice.
So the kids can
Jake,
Yeah.
second time that people, what is going on with the coffee shop?
Oh man.
Open that thing.
I know.
already.
I just stare at it from my office. I'm like, please, me. Let me
Yeah.
come over.
Yeah, you guys are great. I mean,
I
just to
know.
be able to walk over.
Yes.
I know Jake. I've known him for a long time. I need to actually. I wanted to record him for the intro of the podcast. So like I caught him at the barbershop. He was in his car. I was like, "Tell me what you love about New Albany. Don't ask why." But then he was in a hurry. I didn't record again. I
not the
messed it up.
button.
Yep, I didn't record it.
Man.
So, but yeah, he's gonna hear about this eventually.
Yeah.
We'll get him on and talk.
Every podcast will just have this blurb about it until he's like,
Until he's
all right,
on. I guess I
we'll
gotta
start
go.
spreading rumors. He's got to come in and squash them.
Because I've seen pictures and stuff. It
Yeah,
looks awesome.
It looks so cool.
It's a really cool
Kind of got
building.
this green look to it.
Yeah, yeah. What else? So you talked about curriculum, and maybe this is more in depth than people want to hear about. But from coming from education, like you talked about, like kind of bridging that gap or making the connection to the school curriculum. Like, how do you do that? What does that look like?
So when our kids hit preschool and they start doing things like phonics or handwriting and things like that, we make sure that whatever the schools are using for like handwriting worksheets, such as foundations, which it's little back shop talk, but it's the same stuff they're going to use in kindergarten. So
Nice.
when they go over, that handwriting worksheet is familiar to them, and we've taught them the correct way that the kindergarten teachers are going to teach them, just so they have that little one up on that.
Yeah, or just being
it's
exposed to
familiar.
it.
Yeah. They're like, oh, I know this worksheet. It's got the worm at the bottom, the cloud at the top, and that's where I take my pencil. So we try to make sure that as soon as they go in, it's a seamless transition. And we're teaching the sight words so that when they leave, they're, maybe right at a kindergarten reading level or above when they get in there.
I know my oldest didn't go to New Albany kindergarten, so he was a little bit behind, I feel like, compared to the other kids that did. Like my youngest, Gemma's like, she's ready to drive.
Right, yeah. They're CEO of the house.
Yeah. But because she's exposed to it all. Like just being in the house and hearing, oh, I've got to do Alex, or, my favorite.
I know. It's like always Sunday night, like, oh yeah, we have Alex topics.
Yeah. By the way, I have like 10 topics to do.
Always. And then we're kind of helping, and we're like, this isn't good because now we definitely we can't even do it. We're like, Alexa, what?
Now I'm asking Alexa. Yep. Hey, Chat GPT, how do you solve this?
And can you just finish Alex till 8th grade for them? That'd be great. I saw a couple years ago, I watched the graduation ceremonies, and the one kid was like, hey guys, no more Alex.
Yeah. They're going to be excited.
Senior speech. It was hilarious. I felt that
it's
deep
good
in my bones.
It's good though. So I'm pretty sure it was Alex that Vinny was working on, and it was like real world applications, and he was like calculating simple interest and compound.
Oh, gee.
And I'm like, hey, so simple interest I could do. Compound, I'm like, I don't know what that formula is, but I know it's great.
Yeah,
so I said, hey, Vinny, would you rather have $100, like $100, with 10% simple interest, or $100, at 1% compound? And then I like made him do the formulas. He's like, how do I get this? Do I just ask for this?
Oh, you're right. Yeah, this is perfect.
Like, well, now you know.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, that stuff's great. Alexa. Oh, geez, the reading one.
Lexia.
Lexia.
Same thing. My husband calls it Alexia. Alexia is what he calls it, and they're like, it's Lexia. Yeah.
I mean, it's great.
It is good for them, but we just always forget, or something's not charged. Today we just had a morning, and I saw the iPad sitting there, and I was like, oh. So I texted her teacher, just because she's the dance mom where my 2 dance. I'm like, coming over with the iPad. So sorry. And she's like, it's fine. She has a Chromebook. Don't make a thing over here. I'm like, I'm such a deadbeat, but
no,
it's fine.
It's where my wife and I differ is like, they got to learn responsibility.
Yeah.
Like I'm going to let them stumble because otherwise I'm going to be in charge of charging it.
And you know what though? And that's normally I do that. And then it was my fault because we like switched. Zach took her. I always take her.
Okay.
And I was like, I know that like, I'm always like, don't forget your stuff. And he was out the door.
Yep.
I mean, he'll be late to his own funeral. So great dad, amazing husband, love the man, but he will be late to that.
He will be late.
He will.
I mean, I can't remember my own stuff, let alone. So maybe it's just like
that too. Just
the way that I am. What else? I was trying to take some notes. Yeah. So that's really As far as the Schoolhouse, anything else that, that,
I just love to, give back. So we always do the Thanks for Giving run. We've done that since it began.
Yeah.
So we sponsor the Kids Dash for that. And we've done that for, I think this last year was maybe the 10th or 11th year. But it's just a fun one. I love Thanksgiving. So I even go over there in the morning, help anyone do the registrations and stuff. It always amazes me, people that wake up and they're like, "Mom, I'm going to run," and they haven't registered. I'm like, I don't want to run, and definitely would have registered if I was going to.
Is it Thanks for Giving the Kids Run? Is that the one that goes like around the cul-de-sac and back down?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. My kids love it.
I know, it's cute.
Yeah.
It's just enough.
And now they're at an age where I don't lose them, because I feel like when I lose them all the time. Like
Chasing
I'd
after
find them crying somewhere.
That one's mine.
Yeah.
I'll take it. I always say with 4, and I'm sure you feel the same way. It's like if they'll return them.
Yeah.
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 We were at Disney. I'm like, someone will bring it back.
Yes, they will bring it.
We don't want this. This is your mistake.
Yeah. That's awesome. Well, thanks for your time. I feel like we covered so much.
Yeah.
So PTO, get involved.
Yes, please.
Right. Check out the Schoolhouse. So what I'll have to do is like get some photos and videos and stuff to help spread them, because I had no idea.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I mean, I knew it was there.
Yeah.
Just didn't really know what it was or anything about it. So.
Yeah. So it's just it's exciting. And we went from like 35 kids to 132, and we just opened in July. So it's very rewarding. It's very like emotional. I can't believe it's happening. I mean, I always had like state in charge of me, or just having like, we used to have this like franchise above.
Yeah.
And every day I go, I'm like, oh, it's just me. Like,
because it's private, right? Completely private. Yeah.
Yeah. So like I'm in charge of all these kids by myself. Like, there's no one to be like, hey, can you help me figure this out?
Yeah.
So I'm just doing it. And it's a really good time.
Yeah. I'm going to let my kids go home, and I'm coming for the aftercare.
Yeah.
And get like my chef cooked meal out of the garden.
Right. Yeah, you tend the garden.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for coming on.
Awesome.
I'm going to tease our next guest, which is Dave. He's the founder of Brick House Blue.
Oh, very
And
cool.
so I'm excited. And he's just a super interesting guy. He's got a monster AAU basketball program that he started. And then the 4 locations at Brick House Blue. So
cool.
super excited about that. Also, any of the listeners, if you know somebody that would be a good fit, anybody who wants to be on the show, just somebody with tight-knit community ties.
Jake.
Jake. That's it, Jake. You're up next, buddy. Just shoot us a message on social. Go to whitefencelivingpodcast.com. You can fill out a form or, get a hold of us somehow. So thanks again.
Awesome. Thank you.
Be sure to follow us on social media for news, updates, everything that's happening in New Albany. You can visit whitefencelivingpodcast.com. Look forward to seeing you on the next episode of White Fence Living.
What I love about New Albany is the holiday tree lighting.
I love the Heights Center.
The walkability and convenience.
My favorite part of New Albany is you.